of potatoes and molasses. If you want to try some, you just ask for potatoes and molasses.
What song is that?
Potatoes and molasses. Alexa, play potatoes and molasses. Oh, potatoes and molasses. If you want some, oh, just ask us the one. Soft like puppies in socks, filled with cream and candy rocks.
I don't think he likes that.
And molasses. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. What do you think you're doing? Peeves. Peeves, you don't live in the trash. You have food. Hey, that's my food. Hey, you don't live in the trash. You don't live in the trash. You have real food. Oh my goodness, Peeves, you're so handsome. This felt like the first official week of all of our holiday events. We had the KISS concert to go to. There was a holiday party. There was a lot of important meetings with our children's school board. And we kicked all of this off with another baby shower. It was a wild experience to see a lot of our high school friends who now have kids, brand new little babies. And we spent that evening after the shower with our sister and brother-in-law and had a really good board game night. Our brother-in-law has the best board games. He really researches and buys the coolest games.
7.
I had also purchased a new bread cookbook, so I was trying to bake a loaf of bread while participating in the games. It was pretty crazy. And little Peeves is really settling in this week. He is so cute.
Swimming pool toys.
Ducky, floaty, and noodle.
Next morning, when I drove to skating, there was snow. I knew it wasn't going to stick, but it was still exciting to see it. Like I predicted, the next day the snow was gone, and sadly, so were a bunch of the trees in our backyard. But they needed to go for safety reasons. I know I show a lot of videos of cats, but it's just so cute to see our little Manx getting along with all of the new babies in the house. Wednesday. Well, mostly getting along with them. There's still a bit of an adjustment period happening. As we start to tidy up for the holidays, our kids are finding all of these toys they got last year for Christmas and really getting into experimenting with them. Yeah, but just hold it so it spins. This week, our little general store was saving our butts because we didn't seem to have time for grocery shopping or anything. We tried this delicious cream cheese, and we're also now addicted to this solid dish soap. It's from Make Nice Company, and we started with an unscented bar and loved it, and through about a month and a half, we only used this much. So I bought a new one that is Christmas scented, and we'll use that one for the next little while. I went to that board meeting, it was not very happy, and on the same day, the Toronto Kiss concert got cancelled, so this day was a little depressing. I also had a little sick friend home with me today, so I got to spend a lot of quality time with my youngest. He was a big help, and all of the kids that I have at my home daycare just love hanging out with him. I found some free time to visit some local thrift stores, and I found something I've been looking for years. It's an ice cream machine, but not an electric one, a hand-powered one. We tried it this first night because I was too excited to wait and let it freeze overnight, but it did not work. So please follow the instructions and let your machines freeze overnight before you attempt to make ice cream. The next day, we did attempt again, and it worked so awesome. You don't always have to go out and buy the newest and best things. These vintage machines work incredible, and I bet this one lasts all the way until I die.
Wait for 2 minutes.
Because it's got stuff in it.
Tune in
Wait for
next
2
week.
minutes. What
Or did you
the?
say tune in next week?
So excited.
Hey. Ew, what's that smell? It's you.
Are you going to move?
It's the chips. Definitely the chips.
Recording.
Get the feeling. Get the feeling.
I had to twist it.
Why did it stick to you?
Then my hand caught on it. I twisted it.
2,
No.
1, 50, 49,
Sorry.
48,
2 minutes.
47, 46, 5,
Want to do it before he finishes?
3, 2, 1.
Alexa, stop the timer.
Oh my god.
Don't freak it.
It's warm.
I want to try.
Jeez.
You unlock the lid.
I'm serious, it'll break because it's plastic.
I want to try.
Oh god.
Ooh, okay, Henry's turn.
Jam.
Keep twisting it. There's a little blob that's stuck. That's a lot of ice cream. I didn't know it worked like that. Why is it doing it like that? Why is it
Because
like
it's
that?
freezing on the sides.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's scraping it off.
Kind of like
But at the
Oh,
same
that's how
time,
we could add more so it doesn't
Loading.
work?
It's kind of like that
Does it
tray
work?
ice cream they do in Thailand.
Yeah, it's definitely working.
Yeah.
Okay, stop.
Must be a very similar. That's a similar process.
It's exactly the
Yes.
same.
Yeah.
So that means we
So
can
smart.
make it to the top.
Yeah, we can fill it to the top. I just did a half batch of the recipe because we are definitely hitting that stage of feeling overwhelmed by the housework and other little chores that need to be done. I am thankful that my boys are big enough that they are able to help me with little things like the laundry, but when we have so many events going on, it seems like in 24 hours our house is just falling apart. This is the best time of year for housework though, because it's so cozy inside, and if this freaking snow would just stay, I would be so much happier. Every day it seems like I wake up to a fresh little blanket of snow, and then by the afternoon it is melted away again. Right now we've got a little bit left on the ground, but we'll see if it lasts through the week. I spent some time collecting donations this week as our library was putting on a silent auction. And in my library every week I put on a story time and fill that story time with a bunch of cool activities for toddlers. This week I made cinnamon Play-Doh and then rolled it up like little cinnamon rolls. It smelled so good in there. On these mornings when I'm putting together story time, you'll also see me doing little craft projects like this. I was gluing together some foam beads to make these tiny little presents that I could add into my sensory bin. I'm really getting into the holiday sensory bins, and this one was so cute. I popped these little presents inside the house, and it's like a little winter scene. To make this colored rice, you just mix a little bit of vinegar with some gel food coloring and then leave it to dry for a couple of days. I also had a fake snow sensory bin, and I'm not sure if you know this trick, but to make this fake snow, you just use the inside of a clean diaper, rip out the stuffing, add some water, and it makes a really cool snow. I've also been using these penguin bottle caps for years. This is the dreaded oobleck. This was a very messy activity, but it was lots of fun, and this is just cornstarch and water mixed together to make a melted snowman. One of my other activities that is always a hit is this kids pool that I fill with different things to make a giant sensory bin, and this time I just used some white rice because it looked a lot like snow. I hid some decorations inside and some little baubles for the kids to decorate the tree. A lot of my craft activities are reusing things we already have, so this week I cut up an old damaged picture book that had winter scenes in it and used some of my old mason jar tops, and we created these little ornaments together. They were a lot of fun. Now that we are in our 30s, we have events to go to like corporate Christmas parties. This was the first time I got my hair done for an event, and it was a lot of stress taken off of my back. Even though it looks simple and a lot of you could probably do it, I cannot. While I was getting my hair done, Taylor took the boys to pick up our Christmas tree, and we just set it up with no lights on it to see how the kittens would do with the tree. And an update is they did amazing. They don't even really care about it. The thing they love most is playing with all of the pine needles that fall off of it onto the floor. A robot? I don't even look that old with how I did my makeup. Unless it's just really nice light. Or it's my skincare. Is it gonna be good?
She seemed perfect.
She seemed perfect. It's a 10 out of 10 from... You don't even know who I'm imitating.
Overall, it gets a 10 out of 10 from me.
No, it's like Cardi B.
Super good.
Is it? Like, is it better than coffee?
It is coffee. It's espresso.
Oh, wow. So it's like kicking your butt, eh?
It's double shot of espresso. Tasty. I also fully forgot my earrings, so we needed to stop and buy some before we went in.
Tyler's here. I think he's over there.
We really liked the entertainment this year at the corporate Christmas party, but something weird we found out is a lot of the younger generation does not know what a corporate party is like. All of the younger people were just sitting down at tables and staring at their phone and not even dancing. And it doesn't matter if the dance music is older music, you just need to get up and have a good time and enjoy the night. We had some fun and we had a nice dinner, and then we went home early. We have had this wooden platform in our yard for a few days now, and when we came home, there was a giant joy sign in our yard with 2 nutcrackers. It's so cool. The kids are loving it. Now back to another normal week of school days and prepping for Christmas. We're still working to organize the house and get rid of old toys and finding joy and fun in some of the toys that we got last year. Show me your snowball. Oh, it's just a snowball. Don't you throw it. Don't you throw it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Huh? Look at Will. And that's all I have for you this week, even though I feel like I only captured about half of what we actually did. How can half of our activities fill 17 freaking minutes? That's crazy. Anyways, we will see you all again next week for another update on our Christmas season.